Hello guys, how you doing? It's Peabutnutterninja guys, and we are looking at Smite Beta, and today guys, Ares is released from his cage that is known as the High-Res Studios guys, and let's just take a quick look at his skills. He starts with a passive skill that grants him 40 additional magic power with each aura item that he has. I do have my skills on auto level, so it does choose Searing Flesh for me, and guys, you can see it does 1% of the maximum of the target's max health, and 15 magical damage for about 8 hits over 4 seconds. And he is immune to stuns during this entire Searing Flesh, but not immune to slows. And guys, he also has this bolster defensive skill and the shackle skills, which he can use 3 times in a row. Guys, let us look at this recommended tab. He is a tank, so he is built for reinforced boots. But guys, just like Mike Wan Yu, I do like to build my support tanks, my magical support tanks, a little bit as magical DPS guys, because DPS is just so cool. And so guys, Ares, he is the anti-tank tank with that maximum health. At level 5, that skill is going to be doing up to 24% of the maximum target's health. Let's see how much damage we can do to Manticore with this. I'm taking a lot against those minions. Hello Manticore. And you can see the second skill that I get is this increased defense, and you don't actually have to click it. I just hit number 2, and guys, guess what? It just automatically casted it. So it is very much like Odin's attack speed upgrade. And let's see if we can kill ourselves a Manticore here. And we do. Oh no! Oh, I do get the Manticore, so that is actually really cool. What I did was I shackled Manticore at the last second, and so what that allowed me to do was do about 32.5, 33 magical damage per second, up to 4 seconds, allowing them a slow and giving me a movement speed buff. So guys, that is very cool. Let us throw some shackles in these guys' faces. Yes, this shackle is fantastic, and I am going to get hit with this tower here. And let us just back out. So the cooldown on that shackle is quite long. Let us hit bolster defenses again. That is pretty nifty, guys. So you can see Shackles has a very similar range to Arachne's ultimate. It is, well, not range, but rather the skinniness of the weapon. But you can see that they are definitely, the computer is definitely leveling Searing Flesh as quick and as fast as it can. And guys, we can see the ultimate is ready, and the ultimate, what it does is it chains an enemy and pulls them to Ares after 2.5 seconds, taking a lot of magical damage, guys. 500 at level 5, and plus I don't know how much percentage, but I guess that is 20%, 40% rather, magical damage, and that is quite a lot. And guys, you can stun each god up to, I guess, 2.5 seconds if you get all 5 gods into your tower, but I don't know if that would be a smart move. And let's see, can we shackle Manticore? We do shackle. No, we don't. We don't get the shackle off. So I am liking Ares thus far. And I actually want to see if I can shackle Manticore. Let us see if we can. I'm just going to kill these minions and see if I can shackle him far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with that. And, oh, I have Manticore, and he is right here. Hello, Manticore. And you can see him getting stunned. He is in my minion line, and he is not going to survive that encounter. And that is just too bad for you, Manticore, as you die again and again in my videos. And let us see. So this chain doesn't do too much crowd control. I think at level 5 it is pretty decent, but still it is actually pretty weak, so I don't know about that. And you can see that doing a decent amount of magical damage. Not that much, not too much. It is really, really useful against high health targets, such as tanks like Sobek and Ymir, who tend to get some health items here and there. But against people like, I don't know, people that are really squishy attack damage like Kali or here, I don't know how useful it's going to be honest. And we can see Manticore just pushing out a little bit. Hi Manticore, how you doing? And you can see me doing a lot of damage with that one skill. Let's see if we can hit him here. and I do hit him with my chains, and you can see him taking a little bit of damage over time. So I think you can choose between skill number 3 and skill number 1 to whichever you feel like, and let's see what other items that they recommend. So Mystical Mark is very useful as a physical protection and health, and it does 30 magic damage per second to enemies within 20 feet, guys. That is useful, but I do like myself a Void Stone. So Void Stone itself, 50 magical power, 60 magical protection, and magical protection reduction in the enemies. So this is actually really beefy. And so with Ares passive, it's actually going to be 90 magical power. So guys, if you're building Ares, you absolutely need to get that magical Void Stone, as that will really supplement your offense with more magic power. And I see Manticore, he's just kind of stuck there, isn't he? Let's see if I can pull him. He seems kind of lonely, right guys? Yeah, he definitely seems lonely. So guys, I'm gonna see with my next push if I can shackle him and if I can pull him to my tower. Oh, there he goes. He's going fine. And I'm getting a little bit of lag here. So we're gonna shackle Manticore, and we are gonna pull him 2.5 seconds. Wow, that is amazing, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh no, Manticore, yes, you go down. And I popped my defenses a little too late, but guys, that is okay. We seem to be doing just fine for now. And so we see the enemy line coming in, and we're just gonna burn them just a little bit here. So his burns don't do too much to these enemy minions, so he's actually pretty bad at clearing out these enemy minion lines, but that is okay because he is a tank. He doesn't care about minions. He only cares about eating the face off gods and eating that Manticore lion meat, as we see here. And I'm gonna have to back out here as these guys. Oh, I'm getting some lag there. Did you see that? Ares' new skill is teleport, lag free, and that is an awful amount of lag. So we can see Manticore here. You can see him chain. I can't really tell with the movement speed. I can't really tell, to be honest. So Manticore there, he's just chilling, and I have one archer, and we're not going to be able to push a tower with just one archer. What I do want is I do want to get the magical Void Stone, and then yeah, and Pythagorean's Piece. And guys, this will really buff your magical power. So look at Pythagorean's Piece. It gives you 70 magical power plus 35 magical power. So 105 magical power, mana, and magical lifesteal. So that 105 magical power turns into 145 magic powers. And guys, can you say second Rod of Tahuti, 80 magical power from 2 magical defense items, or rather that's not really defense, but say, oh, let's see if we can pull him into my tower. Oh, I did get hit by Manticore. Let's see if we can pull Manticore into my tower. Yes, we pull him into my tower with a stun, and he's not gonna get away here, guys. That is too bad. And I do have my physical protection up, but I'm still taking a lot of damage. So that is really cool, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. Let us see how jungling with Ares is, as they do jungle with him inside the tutorial video or the reveal video, but I don't know if it's gonna be that good, to be honest. Let us see, guys. So I do bolster my defenses here, as I do a lot of damage to these guys, even at level, oh, it is level 5, but wow, that is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe we can push out against Manticore again here. I do want to level up this Pythagorean's Piece. So I will most likely be building Ares as a magical damage dealer slash tank. Not really too much tanky, but let us see how it turns out. And so you guys can see, after I cast my shackles, I can actually cast 2 more shackles out immediately. So this is actually a really cool skill, guys. I do like it a lot, and that gives me a percentage of their movement speed. And Manticore, where you going? Where you going? Come back here. And do I miss that? I do miss that, but that is okay. So we are just pushing and pulling, as Ares is not really a physical damage character, so I won't be able to do that much damage to him with my melee attack, although I'm doing pretty decent, 67 damage. And let's see if we can pull Manticore out of this tower range. And yes, we can. You are stunned, and Manticore, you are dead. That is, oh my goodness, I'm loving Ares ult. That is ridiculous how good it is right now. And so it's like Arachne's, but it's insta-hit. Like, there's no skill involved with hitting it. And so I'm really liking it. I think the counter to that is a purification beads, as you really need that. As soon as you see yourself get chained by Ares, you're going to have to pop those puri beads unless you want some damage to your face. And guys, damage to your face is never a good thing. And so we can clear out this tower. Yes, we can. And we're going to make some movement against the enemy team. And guys, as a tank, you see that I am not doing super lots of damage against the minions or the tower, but I am doing a lot of damage to Manticore. And guys, that's where it counts, right? Let's see if we can get some searing flesh. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful damage. I approve. And I have no mana here, but I think I can get this mana buff without Manticore caring too much. And I'm trying to hit the big one there, but I cannot, as my aim is off this morning. And guys, oh, we are punching this guy in the face, and she needs a new wardrobe. I'm sending her home to get some new clothes. Get out of here, succubus. We don't need you. And so guys, we can see we have 2 magical aura items. Mystical Mark, very interesting. I think I will most likely start off with Mystical Mark, to be honest, as that gives me an extra 30 magical damage per second, and physical protection and health, guys. And so that is pretty beefy. And so we see Manticore there again, and you know what he's asking for? He's asking for a beatdown. Yes, he is, as I shoot through him, and I'm gonna pull him right here to my line. And yes, Manticore, you are going down. There is no way out of here. Oh, can you get away? No, you cannot. No, Manticore. Yes, as I get the kill there, but I do have to tower dive just a little bit there. And so I am liking this a lot. And you can see the cooldown on that flame thing, about 12 seconds, not too bad. Much shorter than Guan Yu's Callow Assault, which is pretty much similar. It does damage over time. And let us see how much damage we can do to this enemy Phoenix here and kill these minions. So you can see that I'm not doing too much damage to these minions. And ooh, okay, this Phoenix is going to do a lot of damage to me if I don't back out of here right now. So I'm going to get this health buff. And so I don't know how he's going to do against towers. It looks like he's not doing that much damage against towers, and that's fine. That's no problem. And you can see me doing a lot more damage with my flames now that I have my Pythagorean's piece. And especially since all his items are going to be aura items, he's going to be a huge benefit to his team. He is going to be credit to team, as that is all he's going to be doing. He's going to give him reduced magical protection, additional magical damage. He's going to give him additional physical protection as well with that sovereignty. And Manticore, how you doing? Let's see if we can get some punches into your face. And we can see that they do get the bolster defenses as a second skill. And let us pull this Manticore all the way to my line. How you doing, Manticore? Does that hurt your face? I'm sure it does. And I do chain him, and guys, that dot is going to kill him over time. And that is pretty strong, as once you're shackled, even if he doesn't chase you and you have a little bit of health, guys, that is GG. So keep that in mind, especially if you're laning against an Ares. He can do a lot of damage and a lot of quick damage to your face, and that is going to be quite painful, guys. And we have a Phoenix that is doing a lot of damage, and you can see the shackles doing a pretty good amount of damage. And I do believe I don't have, yes, I do have enough just to take down that Phoenix. Yes, I do indeed. Guys, all that is left is this Minotaur. Hello, Minotaur. Minotaur is buffed, so I don't want to aggro it too soon, as that would cause me to maybe die. I'm gonna save my mana, as I know there's a Manticore right around the corner. How you doing, Manticore? Let us burn him. And so you guys can see that I do 24% base damage at level 3, because at level 3 I hit him for 3% every half second for 5 seconds. So that is pretty beefy, I'm not gonna lie. And I do hit him with that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill him with the chain, and it looks like I won't be. I don't know. I need some flaming minions here. And yes, we have some flaming minions. Hello, flaming minions. So guys, look at this. 3% of the target's max health every half second for 4 seconds. So guys, that's 8 times. 8 times 3 is how much, guys? That is 24. Oh, that Minotaur is going to attack me. And I do not want that happening. Hey, Manticore, how you doing? And I shackle him, and I shackle, and I shackle, and I shackle. So it looks like the chain only lasts for 2 seconds? It's supposed to last for 4 seconds, I believe, but I don't know about that actually. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna burn Manticore a little bit here, and we're gonna chain him once he starts to run, and he's gonna die from this ultimate right here. Yes, look at that. It does so 500 damage plus 114 magical damage. That's 614 magical damage. That is so much, guys. And bolster my defenses of my minions. I did not realize I could do that. And I have been targeted by the enemy Minotaur, and that is never a good sign. Oh, he's still after me. No, he's not. Oh, Jesus. That scared me. Does this do any damage to the Minotaur? No, it does not do any. Oh, and he's been targeting me again. I'm going to have to bolster my defenses. Get out of here, as I do not want to be smacked in the face. So guys, he doesn't do extra damage to the enemy Minotaur, so he's gonna need help killing that Minotaur down. And you guys can see this is already a very long practice match. It's 15 minutes, and usually if I do an AD carry, I get I would say about a 12-minute average, and that is pretty good. And I've been targeted by the enemy Guardian, and I do not want that to happen. Oh, I've been targeted again. I think I will go down here. I need to run out of here as soon as I can. It is an angry, raging Minotaur, and that is no good. I'm gonna hit Manticore, and I aggroed. I do need to get out of here, as I have a lot of gold to spend. So guys, I will get another of the recommended items. I will get that mystical mark. This is actually a very good early game item rather than a late game. Actually, I should have gotten that rod to Hootie. That really would have beefed me up quite a bit. So you can see what I'm building so far. Oh, the Phoenix has come back up. So the boots, 3 physical aura items, not physical items, but 3 aura items, excuse me. And a Rada Tahuti, and you can get that 4th sovereignty item if you want that extra magical power and that extra health, as this does give you 450 health on top of the 95 protection. So guys, it is quite a lot. And so we are pushing against 20 minutes here, and I think we're going to go for the 20-minute push if we can. That is quite a long time, and we don't even have flaming minions anymore, but guys, that's no problem, as Manticore is going to take quite a beating. And we do have our ultimate here, and he's not going to get it. Escape, and guys, that does so much damage. Holy moly, that is ridiculous. And guys, let's just take out this Phoenix. Yes, we do take out the enemy middle Phoenix, and that is no problem for me, as I will get flaming minions again and attack the Minotaur. And it does look like the Minotaur has healed quite a bit since our last encounter, and you can see the mystical mark doing damage to the enemy minions every second. And it is really useful, especially with Ares. If he hangs around and gets all that protection, all he has to do is kind of stay in the area, and he's just going to be doing chip damage for the enemy. It is a very, very good item, I do believe. And I would probably get 3 aura items, 1 cooldown item, and Rada Tahuti. And guys, I think that's going to be my build for all intensive purposes. And there is a Guardian that is a little angry here, and he has been targeting me, and I do not want that right now. And so with this magical life leech, I am getting some of my health back, but I don't have enough magical lifesteal or magical damage to really effectively use that. Manticore is here, and let us see if we can do damage to Manticore. And ooh, the Minotaur is chasing me, as he is a big scary beast. Get away from me, Minotaur. I don't want you. And Manticore is playing a very defensive game here. And he's still going for me, and that is no problem. And guys, I think this is going to be GG if I can kill him. Yes, I do believe I can. Oh no, I've been targeted by the enemy. Oh, and it looks like my shackles do not work on Minotaurs. I can launch out 2 shackles there. And you see with the second shackle, I did do damage to the enemy Minotaur. And guys, we are just going to tank him like a boss. And there we go. I think that was an 18-minute match, a practice match. So he is not very strong physically, but he is so beastly magically, guys, and definitely use this to your advantage. So I would probably be starting off with a mystical mark in my PvP. And guys, you can see Ares, he's such a boss, guys. And today is Ares automatic lock-in day. So let's see if I can actually get a PvP match going, as I know anybody who's playing today will instantly insta-lock Ares, as he is beastly. You can see 19, almost 20 minutes in that practice match time. So not the most strongest physical out of all the gods in the game, but guys, I think he will make an excellent magic tank. So guys, I look forward for the PvP, as I will be doing that very shortly. And guys, as always, if you want a beta key, just write down in the comments below and subscribe. And if you guys are interested, if you guys find this this video interesting, be sure to subscribe and like. And as always, peace, love, and ninja. Peabutnutterninja signing out. Bye bye, guys.